Angry. Huh? Angry what? Maybe I should just call myself the mellow MGTOW. I like that. I like that. The mellow MGTOW. Mellow MGTOW here. No, just fucking with you. Angry MGTOW here, and today we're talking about homeless millennial. We're looking at a video how a homeless millennial woman discusses showering in public restrooms. Oh, this is just gonna be loads of fun. I can see it already. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna watch a video where this girl tells us what her experience was like showering in public restrooms, and I'm thinking this is not going to be pretty, but hey, whatever. Let's go ahead and check the video out. Let's go ahead and check it out. Where are you, video? Where are you, Mr. Video? Oh, there we are. There's Mr. Video. Okay, let's go ahead and play the video.
My name's Holly and I live in my car. My dog is burrowing.
What the fuck? She has a dog in there too? Oh my gosh. Do we not have a talk about the whole crazy cat lady thing? And she has a dog, granted, but it's not a whole lot different. She has a dog living in the car with her. Guys, millennial women. Yeah.
Did your dog do that? He's a chihuahua and that's how he sleeps. He gets under the blanket. And that's why my backseat always looks messed up, because it's his fault. He does this. Does this to me. To me. At least he's comfortable. Today's video is going to be about showering and stuff. And by that I mean showering in public restrooms. The terror of public restrooms. But I got you. I'm gonna tell you the nice bathrooms that you could go to if you live in your car. Or
Showering. Okay, first off, we need to get this really clear because there was another homeless chick who was living in her car who said that she showered in her car. A shower is called a shower, and maybe I'm off, but in my mind, a shower is called a shower because you have water sprinkling down upon you. And if you don't have water sprinkling down upon you, then, if you're sitting in a tub of water, then you have what we call a bath. Okay, that's a bath. If you're using water, just a bucket of water to clean yourself up, or are you sitting in a tub of water, then you're having a bath. Okay, that's a bath. So if you're pouring water on your body, that's a bath. Or if you're sitting in a tub, that's a bath, scrubbing yourself. If you have water pouring down on you, a shower from a shower nozzle, that's a shower. But if you're in a public restroom, you're not taking a bath or a shower. I mean, if you go to like a gym that has a shower, then you can actually take a shower. But if you're in your car, you're not taking a shower. Using handy wipes to wipe your vagina is not the same as washing your genitals. There's a very big difference between using Kleenexes and handy wipes to clean yourself up versus showering. Wiping your butt with a with an alcohol wipe is not the same as washing your butt in a shower. These are very, very different things. She's talking about showering in a restroom. There are no showers in most restrooms that I know of. Are you going into a stall and using water to clean yourself up or handy wipes? That's not a shower. That's wiping your body with handy wipes. Okay? In fact, that's not even a bird bath. I was homeless. I know what a bird bath is. A bird bath, you actually have a bird bath at a sink with water. That's where you You might take your shirt off and you basically do a bit of a wipe up, but you actually have a sink in water. What she's doing, I'm not even sure. I don't even know what she's doing is a bird bath. Sounds like she's just using handy wipes in a restroom. But let's go ahead. Let's not make assumptions. Maybe somehow she's taking a shower in a restroom. Yeah.
I guess this could also relate if you're just in your car a lot, like if you're going on like a road trip or you're just car camping and it's not long term either. You know, you don't have to live in your car to know these things. It would help if you were just in your car for a long time, I think. Thank you, sir. Drive your truck out of here. Keep it moving, guy.
What the hell? Drive your truck out of here, sir. Keep it moving. What? You don't own the road. You don't own the road. What the hell do you mean? Drive your truck out of here. You know, someone in the comments, James Becky says, I think she's putting on an act. That is $300 here. Guys, there's a lot of women who made it very. There was in a previous video I did. A woman said that she would rather live in her car. She'd rather sleep in her car, and spend $80 on lipstick than $80 on a roof over her head. Don't forget that I had a woman say that in a video just a little while ago. All right, I have another video. You guys can go check it out. I only have a couple of these videos, so you can find it. And a woman actually said she would rather spend $80 on lipstick than to put a roof over her head. I mean, they're called wet wipes. No, that's disgusting. So Fuck Bud says she showered in shit water. Oh my god. Holy cow, you guys are going off. Holy cow.
I'm in a parking garage, so sorry. My hear car is coming by, but it's real life, you know, I live in my car. Yeah, I was inspired to make this video because sometimes people keep asking me the same things like, well, how do you shower and where do you go to the bathroom? Like, you know, there's all these questions, so I wanted to do this series of how to live.
Where do you go to the bathroom? Guys, I keep saying side of the road, but some of you guys don't believe me. Side of the road.
Live in your car and then just make it about different topics. And I'm sure there's tons of them on YouTube, but I'm bored. I need something to do besides work. If you see this moving, it's just my dog. So, here are some places that I recommend for showering while living in your car, or just traveling a lot in your car, or just like you're just kind of doing it temporarily. But yeah, so listen up. I myself go to the gym to shower. I have a gym membership, and it's to a 24-hour gym, and it's really freaking awesome. And I knew that that's what I was going to do when I decided to live in my car, after researching and everything. These days, gym memberships are pretty affordable. There's a lot of different, like, cheaper ones, and then, of course, there's, like, the bigger gyms, but, gyms all should have showers in them, so that helps me a lot, being clean and all of that. Another place that I go, if the gym, because this is my dilemma, okay? I'm gonna tell you. My gym doesn't have a lot of showers, and I used to wake up really early, but my schedule has changed, and I can't wake up early anymore. I pretty much go to bed almost at the time that I used to wake up. That's another video. Anyway, so when I go, the gym is always freaking packed, and I might not have a shower, and then I might have to go do something because I work, and I can't wait around for a shower. So sometimes what I'll do is, depending on what the day is looking like, I will either use these, or I'll go.
Did I not call this? Did I not call this? She is using hand wipes. Oh my gosh. Alcohol wipes Holy cow. Did you see that? Did you see that, guys? She will use the. Oh my. America's depressing me. Oh my god. How do I sit through these videos? Like, seriously, this is depressing. Oh my gosh, this is so fucking depressing. Oh gosh, this is so fucking depressing. I mean, here I am. This is depressing. This is so fucking depressing. Like, how do you even make such a decision that, hey, I'm gonna go live in my car?
Go to a truck stop. And that's my other suggestion to you.
A fucking truck stop. A truck stop. Okay. This is now where things are getting really shaky for me, guys. Okay. There are many stories, and these are not stories as in urban myths, as these are like stories I've heard from people. I've heard like firsthand from people who've talked about, you know, my buddy met his wife at a truck stop. What was she doing at the truck stop? She was whoring. What is this girl doing at truck stops? How would she have learned about truck stops? This right here totally worries me. She's showering at truck stops. How would you learn about a truck stop? How would you have learned about a truck stop? Now that is what I'm wondering. Truck stops, really? She didn't say stops along the highway, because they have special stops where people stop in general. You know, like whenever you're traveling, they have these huge places that you can stop. And, you know, so a lot of times there's a McDonald's in there. There's other places in there that you can shop. There are bathrooms. And then they also have a truck stop area. Truck stops are different. Truck stop areas are literally just that. Truck stop areas. They're places where truckers stop. Okay? Exclusively. Like sometimes there are places that have a truck stop area, and then they also have a place where people who are just traveling can also go. But if it's just a general truck stop area, then that's a truck stop area. And a lot of times there are women who sell sex at truck stop areas. So why the heck is she at a truck stop area? That one really has me going, oh, she just goes there to clean up?
Truck stops usually have, one, they have nice showers. Two, you have to pay for them. But it's a shower by itself. It's like a one-off shower. In the gym, the showers are all lined up and you're around naked people. I don't know about you. I'd rather have a private shower. So sometimes I secretly like when I have to go to a truck stop, because it's a shower. Pretty much not just a shower, it's like a whole bathroom that you get to yourself.
So she's paying money out of pocket to go to use a truck stop's facilities. This story, a lot of this story isn't adding up. I'm calling bullshit on some of this. I mean, and why would you spend that much money to use the bathroom at a truck stop and not just rent a room? Because she basically sounds like she has a full-time job. So, I mean, this is a pattern that we're seeing with a lot of these women. They have a job, but they're living in their car. Like, what? What? We'll just have to, let's just keep watching, because this is a load of horse manure.
And of course you have to pay for it, but you're not paying rent, so it should be okay. Truck stops are usually around like somewhere in the scheme of like $10. But you get your own bathroom. The ones that I've been to, there's no time limit. And I have long hair, and it takes me a long time to get this happening. Actually, no, that's kind of a lie. Living in my car, I've really shortened the amount of time it takes me to get ready. Like, I'm proud of myself. But anyway, some cool things about the truck stop is that's like a nice thing to have when you're living in your car, because as a girl, like, obviously I haven't dyed my hair in forever because it's like completely faded and different shades, but that's where I go to dye my hair. And my dog is moving, I'm sorry. Oh, hello. Are you awake now?
Obviously, she hasn't dyed her hair in forever. Her hair has been recently done. You've got to be kidding me. She recently did her hair, and that was hair that was done at a salon. You cannot bullshit me there. She didn't just wake up looking like that. Her hair did not just pop up like that. That hair has been done. Someone said it in the comments. That's $100 hair right there. That's hundreds of dollars in hair right there. You have got to be kidding me. She's like, oh, look how faded my hair is. She is so full of it. She is so full of herself. So full of herself. It is ridiculous. I mean, unfucking believable.
So what was I saying? I like truck stop showers because I could dye my hair there. I can take as long as I really want to take. It's private and I don't have to worry about being around other people or other women around me. But yeah, truck stops are great for that type of stuff. So, like, I feel like I can like groom myself better in a truck stop because I just, being around people and being in like a gym locker room shower, I'm just trying to get done as fast as I can, because I only have so many stalls that I can like change in and stuff, and I'm just like, how is this gym so crowded and there's only a couple things to choose from? It's not fair. But it's definitely a lot more like calming. It's a calming experience to get a truck stop shower, because you pretty much get a whole bathroom to yourself and it's really cool. I have had to wait for those showers too because it is at a, whoa, that was bright, sorry, because truck stops, it's truck stops slash travel stops. Like, sorry, I'm talking with my hands a lot. I don't know what to do with my hands. Truck stops and travel stops, they have a lot of people like going in and out of them too, so especially truckers, so sometimes you might have to wait. Another place you could shower is campgrounds, and most campgrounds have showers, but not all of them do. So what you have to do is look them up and see what their amenities are.
No one in their right mind would want to live like this. Finding campgrounds, I mean, listen, I understand if you have a situation where you have no other choice but to live like this, but these women are acting like they had no other choice, when in reality they had plenty of choices. They had plenty of choices, but they made bad decisions. They'd rather spend $200 to get their hair done. They'd rather spend $25 to $30 to get their nails done. They'd rather spend all this money so they can look good versus having money to pay for rent. In most places, you can rent a room for a couple $100s. Hell, worst case scenario, sometimes you can find a place where multiple room shares. You can find a room share. Okay? It may not be wonderful, it may suck, but you can even find a room share sometimes. And I mean, I can understand sometimes why people would prefer to live in their car versus a room share, because a room share can be a real bitch. But there's a lot of times there's options. And for a lot of these women, there is the option to go to a shelter, to go to a shelter, a Salvation Army. There are a bunch of different options that these women have. But a church, that's something that Sabella Shepherd pointed out, but they are choosing to do this type of stuff. But you have to remember that logic isn't a woman's forte. Common sense is not something that a woman really utilize this very often. They're basically thinking with their emotions and things that make them excited. I mean, for example, when it comes down to clothing, they want the nicest of clothing, they want the nicest of things, they want a happy life. I don't think so. I mean, there was one woman who talked about living in her car and she called it fun. I was laughing before, but now I'm just sighing. Mr. Freud said, Angry MGTOW, for how many years were you homeless? I was homeless for 8 to 9 months. And I slept with roaches and rats literally running around me, possibly on me. I lived through some horrible shit. I mean, I used to be a damn near junkie. I was the homeless guy that had the bag, like literally had the plastic bag over their back, all right? I was hardcore homeless. I lived through that. I don't look like that anymore, but there was that time where I just completely fell apart and I was living in squalor. So yeah, I know the pain of being homeless. And at first I lived in my car, then I ended up on the street when my car broke down and then ended up getting repoed on top of it.
And if they have showers, freaking awesome. And you only have to pay the entrance fee. And as someone who has been living in my car for a little over a year now, there are times where I do go camping. I have a tent and sleeping bags and air mattress and everything. It's all in storage because it's way too freaking hot to go camping. It's not fair.
And there you have it. She said it's all in storage. Guys, I've said it before that a lot of these women that are living in their so-called cars have storage units where they keep all their junk. There is no way that they're throwing all this stuff away. They are buying endless amounts of clothing, junk, crap. They put all of that crap in storage. So they keep all of their junk in storage and then drive around, but they're happy at nighttime sleeping in their car because they know all their possessions are safe. Oh my gosh.
So I'm really looking forward to laying in a bed, an air mattress, when I can go camping. But usually they have some showers and yeah, you just have to pay to go camping, or you just have to pay to get into the park, because a lot of campgrounds.
You know, I'm looking at a comment that Rafik, I don't know if that's a chick, she says in the comments, she says, I would be ashamed as fuck, let alone making videos about living like that. She's insane. You know, guys, the average woman would not have the balls to make a video like this. The average woman would be way too ashamed to put this all out there. And then you have these millennial women who are casually doing this. Some people say that it's for money, but honestly, these women are serious. They are deadly serious about this shit. They are really doing this. They are really living in cars, and they don't give a fuck. I mean, it is downright, it's insane, it's psychotic, it's frightening, and I don't know what they're thinking. I just looked at the comment from Rafik, and you know, I'm thinking, you know, and Rafik is a chick actually. I just looked at her Google Plus. I mean, it is downright sick, psychotic what's happening, and to think that any woman in her right mind would actually put this on YouTube. I mean, how do you put this on YouTube? How do you put yourself out there? I mean, don't you guys have any shame whatsoever? Clearly not. Clearly not. And you know what's interesting? There are so many manginas that are supporting this lifestyle, saying, hey, you can come and stay with me. You go, girl. This is feminism. Oh my gosh. I know I just like screamed, but fuck. Seriously, fuck.
Are in parks, so I would just look them up and make sure that they have showers, if that's something that you want to do. Another place that usually has showers are like rec centers, like recreation centers. And sometimes you have to have a membership to those, but sometimes you can go and but yeah, just research rec centers in your area, see if they have showers and stuff, you know, like a YMCA or something like that. I've never been in a YMCA, so don't quote me on that, but usually places that
My gosh. I'm looking at a comment from Stephen Nobles, and he says something really interesting in the chat. He says, feminism's third wave was a setup to destroy women's happiness and lives, and thereby men's lives, and then society as a result. This is being done to reduce resistance to being controlled. Here's the thing, men have always had shitty lives, and if anyone's going to survive, it's going to be us. Okay? Women have essentially created a ton of their own misery. They've created their own misery. They have literally created their own horrible existence. Like, no one wants to live like this. This is some caveman type shit. Like, what the fuck are these people thinking? No one in their right mind would want to live like this. And she's acting like it's such a great thing. And hey, there's so many wonderful options, you know, and it's like it's for everyone.
Have like swimming pools and like little sporting areas, or you know, like a rec center. Usually I don't know, might have showers. And this is just through my research that I did when I first began living in my car. The rec centers I have not been to, but that is something that I researched and someone suggested, so I'm passing that on to you. And yeah.
YMCA. I've never been to a YMCA. Do they have showers?
I've been to some parks that aren't really just parks, they're like sport parks. Like they have like baseball fields and soccer fields, and it's just like, I don't know what you would call those, but there are parks that are only for like sporting events, at least here in Colorado. And I have been to a couple of them, and they have had like public bathrooms, and then off on the side there has been like a one-off shower.
Guys, this is so ghetto. Like, wow, this is the word ghetto. Like, this is ghetto. This is ghetto. That's the word for this. This is so ghetto. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't think of any other word to describe this shit. This is ghetto. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Who in their right mind? What the fuck are we watching? What the fuck are we even watching? Guys, I'm probably gonna have to take like a break at some point. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think of like some other kind of videos. I need to go back to making my why I'm not a feminist videos, because these videos of girls living in their cars, they are just blowing my mind. Like, they're too difficult to watch. They are too difficult to watch.
And I tested them out. I've only been to 2, and I tested them out, but it was only cold water. But sometimes you're desperate, and a cold shower will be just fine, especially in the summer. As long as you can stand in front of something and soap your body and all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't know what to call those. What are they called? Sport parks. They usually have the word field or fields in them. Don't forget your shower sandals, because ew, those floors are gross. You don't want to get athlete's foot and or whatever else you could get, and you don't want to get your feet dirty after you just took a shower. So don't forget your shower sandals. I got a cheap pair from Walmart. They're not like the foam flip-flops, but they're like the hard plastic flip-flops, and They're really durable for just wearing them while I take a shower, and I don't have to step on any of these floors because it's gross. So, don't forget your shower sandals. Don't forget your handy dandy shower bag, or what do they call it? Shower caddy? So that you can have all your stuff in one place and you don't forget anything, because it's not fun. Trust me, I forgot my conditioner and I almost freaking broke my arm trying to brush my freaking hair, sweating my butt off after I just took a shower. Also, a gym bag. I have a bag in my trunk directly for only one thing, and that is for the gym. I have all my stuff I need if I were to just be getting ready, you know, like a normal person in the house. You know, I need my blow dryer, I need my curling iron, I need my shampoo, my conditioner, my body wash, you know, my girly things, my makeup, my clothes to change into, my towel, my deodorant, you know, stuff. And I have it all in my gym bag.
Her curling iron? Wait, so is she curling her hair at the gym? Guys, this is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, seriously. How much lower will millennial women fall in our generation? My prediction is much, much lower. But this is just, I mean, this is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. You know what they're really doing? These millennial women, instead of actually being responsible and paying for a place to live and actually paying for utilities, now what they're doing is they're living off other people. All right, they're using other people's resources that to get by. That's how they're operating. They want to use someone else's resources. As they're so lazy these days. They're so narcissistic that they're at the point where they won't even pay for their own shit anymore. They will actually use someone else's resources to get by entirely. Like, it is like, this is the most, this has to be the weakest generation of women in the history of men. The weakest. Least capable, most demanding. I don't know what else to say.
But yeah, it all just stays in my gym bag, so I don't forget anything, because when you're in the shower, I'm not going to run out to my car and go get it. So yeah, I always prep my gym bag the night before, so that when I go and take a shower, in the morning, I can just pull up to the gym, get my bag out of my trunk, and I'm ready to go. And moving on to the and stuff part, meaning, where in the heck do I go to the bathroom? I used to have a job, like a office type job. We're on a break from that right now, but that made it easy to go to the bathroom during the day, because obviously it's a building and it has a bathroom. But I have a job where I'm in my car, so I'm just completely using public restrooms at this point in my life. Yeah, I've narrowed it down to certain bathrooms that I feel better using, because I have seen such grossness.
And here we are again with the whole bathroom conundrum thing. Guys, I've talked about this before. Where do these women go to the bathroom? If you're living in your car at midnight and everything's closed around you, where do you, and you need to urinate or poop, where do you go? Well, if you're not nearby anything that's open, then, and you're not by a 24-hour gym, and I doubt these women are all sleeping outside of a 24-hour gym, then chances are they're peeing and pooping by the side of the road, maybe even by the side of their car, probably by the side of their car. That's the honest to goodness truth. We think it's a joke, but it's true. Some of them are possibly going inside of their car, which is downright psychotic and quite gross, but I mean, there's no other way to explain it. So fun, so fun. Bun says in Cali they will arrest you for sleeping in your car, especially Hollywood. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is really, truly fucking ridiculous. I don't know what else to say about this video, about this woman. How the fuck does this person remember? I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. because this is just outrageous. Wade 57 says she needs to walk off 100 pounds. Psalm 18:39 says angry MGTOW said poop. Yeah, I mean, what else am I gonna call it? Pooping, shitting? Come on, it's it's just downright psychotic what these women are doing, and acting like this is a normal way to live. Look at her face. Like she knows she's doing something wrong, but she doesn't want to admit to it.
And I hate it. It's gross. So first of all, I'm going to tell you what bathrooms not to go to. Do not use Walmart bathrooms. They are disgusting. I don't know why. I'm not judging anyone that goes to Walmart.
Okay, guys, Walmart bathrooms are the number one place that you'll actually go to use the bathroom, because they're typically open. There's usually multiple stalls, and there's even at the back of most Walmarts, at least the super centers, there's usually a private restroom that's like they call it a family room, a family restroom, but there's usually a private restroom that you can use to the back of the store. Plus, there's also another set of restrooms typically to the back of the store near the service center area. So I mean, yeah, I'm a pro when it comes to that, somewhat, at least an intermediate. So she is so full of crap. If she's talking about how horrible Walmart bathrooms are, keep in mind that they typically clean Walmart bathrooms more often than a lot of other bathrooms. So yeah, while Walmart bathrooms can be kind of gross, they're not going to be nearly as gross as a gas station bathroom. And this chick is not realizing that that these bathrooms are not her personal bathrooms. The gym bathroom is not your personal bathroom. The bathroom at the local grocery store, that's not your personal bathroom. These are not your personal bathrooms. You want a nice, tidy, well-kept personal bathroom? You need your own personal bathroom. But don't think you're going to go into an establishment and find a bathroom just for you. The world isn't made for you.
Probably in a Walmart every day of my freaking life, but I guess because they're just so busy, they are so gross. Also, I haven't been in all the Walmarts in the whole world, so if you know a Walmart that has a good bathroom, obviously don't listen to me. But one tip, useful tip that I want to give you if you do have to go into a Walmart bathroom is do not use the front one. All Walmarts, I think, all the Walmarts I've been to have a front bathroom and a back bathroom. Go to the back bathroom because nobody goes there. Well, mainly workers go there because everyone just goes into the store, and if they have to use the bathroom, they go to the bathroom. Go to the back bathroom. Those are cleaner and it has less people. So if you're a little bit shy about going potty with people around, go to the back one. Also, they do have family restrooms. I don't ever use them unless all of the stalls are taken up in the bathroom. I think I've had to do that one time in 1 year. But yeah, there's always a family bathroom that you can go into if the stalls are all filled.
So someone in the comments just asked, if she has a storage unit, why doesn't she sleep in her storage unit? Okay, so while it's technically not illegal to sleep in a storage unit, it is a lot of places will make it very clear that you are not allowed to sleep in your storage unit, because there's a bunch of hazards, there's a bunch of issues that arise. Many companies will make it clear that you cannot sleep in your storage unit, although I'm sure there are people out there who do it. I actually did research it recently, sleeping in a storage unit, and I read about how one owner, he explained how he basically talks to people about doing it and telling them what other options are available, but he makes it very clear that you're not sleeping in his storage units, because they could also bring up certain liabilities as well if they get injured in those storage units. It's a problem. It is a problem. So most places, they'll say it's not legal. I think it's not illegal, but it's not. Most places don't allow it. Like, they'll kick you out if you try to do it.
By the back bathroom, I mean like literally the back. Like if you walk into the front entrance of a Walmart, just go straight to the back, and it's somewhere around there. Usually around the sign that says pickup. There's been a couple where it wasn't in the pickup area and it just said restrooms, you know? So I think that is a life-saving tip for you. Please go to the Walmart back bathroom. And gas station bathrooms are usually really pretty disgusting, so I only go there if I have an emergency. Bathrooms that I mainly like to use are grocery store bathrooms. And like some grocery stores, which I don't understand this, only have one bathroom, like with one toilet and one door. You know, it's not like stall bathrooms. Hate those.
Some grocery stores only have one bathroom. Why would a grocery store, a small grocery store, probably will only have one bathroom? Unless you're going to like a giant store, like one of the really big stores. If you go to your mom and pop's grocery store, then you should not expect a bathroom. If you're going to even a Family Dollar or a Dollar General, those are pretty small. Okay, those are pretty small places. So, they're not huge stores. They're bigger than the average grocery store, but a small grocer, but they're not giant. And usually you won't find a bathroom in those either. So why in the world would you think that these small grocery chains are going to carry a bathroom for you? Like I said, these people, they basically expect the rest of the world to take care of them, kind of like, I need to pee, I need to poop, so that means you better accommodate me. The world doesn't have to accommodate women. The world was not built to take care of you. The world was not built for you. Society was not built for you. Society was built for collaboration, for protection and security, so people can grow and thrive. It wasn't built for people who expect everything to be handed to them. Joking on a bit of my own spit. I am just like perplexed with the behavior of these women.
But I like grocery store bathrooms because I find them to be cleaner. And I think that's because grocery stores are usually pretty small. It's not like on a scale of a Walmart where there's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of people going. Grocery store bathrooms have outlets in them. So there's been times where I've woken up, like I don't do it anymore because I got my my power inverter, my outlet for my car. But I used to do my hair in grocery store bathrooms. And those would be days where I couldn't get ready at the gym because there's girls hogging up the vanity area.
There are girls hogging up the vanity area. Like, did you hear her words? There are girls hogging up the vanity area. Like, seriously. Thank God I'm a MGTOW. Guys, be grateful that you have found MGTOW. Be grateful that you found MGTOW videos. Why in the world would you want a relationship with one of these millennials? Why would you want a relationship with one of these millennials? Oh my gosh. Holy cow. I have to freak out a little bit because it just keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting fucking worse.
And I was just too busy and my anxiety kicked in and I was like, F this. Another good place to use the bathroom are parks. Colorado has tons of parks and not all parks have bathrooms, but a lot of them do. And
Cora78 in the chat says, the cleanest bathrooms are the ones where women are not allowed. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny that is true though? Because anyone who works in janitorial services knows that the dirtiest bathrooms are always the women's bathroom. People who clean bathrooms don't mind cleaning a man's bathrooms. Men's bathrooms are usually very, very clean. The only thing that you worry about in a man's bathroom is piss and shit. And piss and shit are funny because men they piss and shit in the toilets, and they piss in the urinals, shit in the toilets. Everything usually works out. The worst thing that happens is a guy pisses on the toilet seat, and a lot of guys will actually lift the seat now because they don't want to blow. They don't want the blowback. They want to have a nice. They want to have a nice quick flow. But, there's also the time where some guys accidentally piss on the floor, but usually toilets in places, they're bigger than the average toilet at home, so most guys are able to piss comfortably, so you don't really get too much piss on the floor in private bathrooms. But when you go into the women's restroom, I've heard stories about, like, pads just being thrown on the floor, and just like tons of gross stuff all over the place. Like, I constantly hear, like, every chick that I've ever heard talk about the women's restroom talks about how disgusting it is. And I'm constantly like, what the fuck is going on in there? But yeah.
They're not very busy. I mean, they're more busy like when school's out and the kids are all running around and all that. But yeah, for someone who has anxiety and doesn't like to be like around people I don't know a lot, park bathrooms are really cool because it's just kind of like incognito. Like, you don't have to go into a store, to use the bathroom. And at first I was uncomfortable about using store bathrooms because you have to like go into the store, and I don't always buy something each time. But in my experience, no one cares, or they don't care enough to say anything to me. So don't be nervous about that. And obviously, there are tons of freaking fast food restaurants you can choose from to go use the bathroom. But something I have realized in using public restrooms, only public restrooms, for over a year of my life, is I know which ones to mainly go to if I want like a cleaner bathroom. But obviously, there's like Target and stuff too. But those can get messy too, because it's on Walmart's level, there's a lot of people going in there. But something that I have learned is places like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, or just places like that, I guess you could call them cafes or whatever, they usually have like one bathroom, one toilet, one door. And at least the ones that I've been to, I'm sure it depends on what, where you live and all of that, whether you're in a nice neighborhood or whatever, but Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, they're like one-off bathrooms, are usually always clean, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, so those places are a little bit like, they're probably gonna notice you more if you just go in there to use the bathroom. And no one's ever said anything to me about just going in a place and using a bathroom, and I don't really like doing that. I don't like feeling like I'm like using. It's always nice going into a place in the morning when you have to go potty that smells like coffee and donuts. Well, not donuts with Starbucks, but you get what I'm saying.
It's always nice to go in a place in the morning when you have to go poop that smells like coffee and donuts. Really? Really, 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 really? Guys, I'll tell you something. I was feeling pretty good before I came on. The more I start making these videos, the more my head hurts. These women are making my head hurt. They are making my fucking head hurt. Jordan WM87 says, "It's okay, angry MGTOW. Just keep these videos coming, and hopefully we can save the future generations of man from the atrocious that us pre-internet men couldn't sooner. The internet will expose women." Oh my god. Honestly, like I said, like make I love making videos for you guys. I love it. I have never felt this much pain in my head though. I mean, I don't want to have a stroke, but like these videos, taking Advil angry, that's a good idea. I don't have Advil, but I have Tylenol. I'll take some Tylenol. These women are just they're just impossible. They are impossible to deal. They are impossible. They are impossible. Like holy cow, they are fucking impossible. Like there's nothing to compromise when it comes to these women. They're far gone. They are far gone. Like this generation of millennial women are far gone. There's no helping them. There's no helping them.
But yeah, that's all I can think of for now. Thank you for watching, and if you have to live in your car or you're traveling a lot, I hope this helped you in some way. But yeah, I hope this helped you in some way. If you're living in your car, I wish you the best, and it does become normal. It's normal for me now to sleep in my car. And to use public restrooms, and to just shower at the gym every day, or a truck stop, or a campground. So it's fun. Just keep your attitude up. Keep your positive attitude. That is like one of the most important things you could ever do in your whole entire life. So keep your head up and cover those seats.
Did you just say keep your head up and cover those seats? Like seriously, what the hell? I'm just going to remove this. Did she say keep your head up and cover those seats? That is so gross. Cover those seats when you're taking a bath in your car? Oh my gosh. I don't know, guys. It's like some days I just can't do it anymore. Oh, and by the way, I have over 100 viewers, or I had over 100 viewers. That's nice. Why the hell are there so many people watching at this time? I tell you guys, you guys are something. Like, you just pop up at like the weirdest times. 103 people watching. It was at 111 at highest. You know, we look at this generation of millennial women. There's no reason why any man in their right mind would want to get into a relationship with a millennial woman, because they have absolutely nothing to offer. It was something that Blonde in the Belly of the Beast brought up, that this generation of millennial women have nothing to offer. But something else that I continue to think about is the fact that you look at behaviors that are alpha male and beta male, and you have to question what is really alpha and what is really beta, because it should just come down to being a man and expressing yourself the way you want to express yourself. When you're constantly trying to worry about attracting a woman, you don't express yourself freely. You're constantly trying to change yourself. And the thing is, like, these women are absolutely insane. They're crazy. I mean, wherever the wind blows, their emotions will go. You can be the most alpha guy in the entire world, and then they go and choose a beta male because you don't make a good person for to take care of them in the long run, provide resources for them, and take care of their children. So they go and get a beta male, but then they turn around and still fuck an alpha on the side. I mean, this generation of women have nothing to offer men. And they are not loyal at all. They are not loyal at all. They have no loyalty whatsoever. I mean, it's just downright sickening. And a lot of these women today, they are mixed up in alcohol, drugs. They want to do drugs. They want to drink. They're drinking as much as men. They're drinking more than men. These are statistically proven facts right now. I mean, feminism has made women into miserable, monstrous creatures. I don't know what else to say about them. Actually, there's tons to say. It's just nothing good. Gino 101, he says it really well though. Feminism has made women increasingly hard to get along with. They are increasingly hard to get along with. Increasingly, why would you want to have anything to do with a woman? You know something that I like that James McKee says? Beta males can't make money anymore anyway. The economy of things is changing, and beta males, especially extreme beta males, they're not financially supportive. They're not going out and making money anymore. They aren't. A lot of these guys are completely useless. They're getting dumber. Okay, people seem to think that these beta males are gonna women will always be able to choose a beta male. First off, there's a lot of beta males who are not even getting married or getting into relationships anymore. The ones that are, and there's still a lot who are, but the ones that are, many of them are not good providers. They are beta, they are very effeminate, and they are not good providers. In fact, they look to a woman for approval and confidence. They don't do things externally. So if they don't have a woman that inspires them to go out and actually work, they're not going to go out and actually work, which is something a woman doesn't like. She wants a man that is going to be confident regardless if he has her in his life or not. That's why women these days, they go looking for a man who already has resources versus getting into a relationship with a man who will build resources with her throughout his life. Women don't want to put any effort into a man anymore. They want everything handed to them right off the bat. Reverend Islam says Isaiah 4:1 is true for me. And I'm wondering what is Isaiah 4:1? Isaiah 4:1. In that day, seven. Holy cow! All right, guys. So let's read Isaiah 4:1 if we can. If we can, it says. The King James Version says, "And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach." I'm not very good with biblical text. That was something that was pointed out just now by Reverend Islam in the comments in the chat. But when you look at the nature of women, men are essentially saying, you know what, we've had enough. We're not going to deal with you guys anymore. We're not going to put up with your shit anymore. We're going our own way. And people don't seem to realize that the government is running out of resources. The government doesn't have enough to keep awarding women with endless amounts of junk, endless amounts of crap. It's not happening. Women have essentially broken the piggy bank. They are out of they're literally out and about, and people don't seem to get it. People seem to think that women are going to keep this crap up, but they're not. They are not. They have literally ruined everything for themselves. They have literally created a system of misery for themselves. And this is not going to change anytime soon, because women don't have any self-control. They have no self-control. They have no compassion. They have no rationalization. They have, in many ways, these women have no future, because they are still thinking externally. They still think that something's coming for them. They still think that they have options. They don't. Most of these women don't have options anymore. Many of these women will not be able to have children. They will not be able to. They will not be able to do a lot of things, and they think that they're going to go around riding the cock carousel as they so well choose. Those days are quickly coming to an end. They can continue riding the cock carousel, but it's only going to put their lives in more jeopardy and more. They're only going to face more difficulties and more disparities the longer they decide to ride the cock carousel. There's going to be a major price to pay for riding the so-called cock carousel. And a lot of these women don't seem to get it. They think that nothing ever comes to an end. They think that they'll always have options. They think that they'll always be able to survive. That's absolute nonsense. They won't always be able to survive. They won't always be able to get resources from the government. Entitlements are being killed right now. Donald Trump is wiping them out, and he's wiping them out quickly. And women don't seem to realize any of this. They're not awakened to it. And homelessness is the future for women, because they won't have government entitlements to turn to. They won't have men to turn to. Society is saying fuck it, And jobs are becoming more and more difficult to get, especially lucrative 9 to 5 jobs. You want one of those incredible 9 to 5 jobs in the future, you better have a multitude of skills and be able to apply them. And the vast majority of women won't have that. Plus, a lot of those 9 to 5 jobs are going to go to people who are consistent. You want a 9 to 5 job? You better show consistency. You better work your ass off. I'm telling you guys, in the future, people who get 9 to 5 jobs, it's going to be like a big celebration when someone gets a 9 to 5, because that's literally, it's going to be like, wow, congratulations, you know, Joseph just got 9 to 5. Like, you're going to have to work your ass off as a part-time worker and earn that 9 to 5, and there's only going to be a few going around. Like, getting a 9 to 5, everyone is going to like totally say, oh my gosh, you've just made it. You are guaranteed 40 hours a week while we're all struggling to get our 30 hours. You are guaranteed 40 hours a week, and you get medical. Holy cow. Whole congratulations, because other people aren't getting that. That shit is gone. Those days are over. That boat has sailed. Millennial women don't really realize how screwed they are. And you know what? I say fuck it, because they brought it onto themselves. They've created this mess for themselves, so let them lay in the beds that they've made. No one's bailing them out this time. And they're going to find out just how equal they are when they are experiencing the so-called equality men have experienced for a long time, and the equality that comes with homelessness. With homelessness, no one gives a damn about you. No one cares if you live or you die. These so-called pretty girls, they can keep on putting all the fake up that they want to, but it's not going to get them anywhere. I've said it already. There are going to be FEMA camps of women. There's going to be FEMA camps filled with homeless women. It's going to be a national epidemic when you're going to have all these homeless women on the streets, and Donald Trump is going to say something along the lines of, go and get a job. Take the job. Listen to me, guys. Take the entitlements away from women. Even when there are jobs out there, all right, women will not be able to do them. A lot of women will bitch, moan, cry, stomp their feet, because many of the jobs that they will want that pay more, you will need to have a multitude of skills and a bunch of other things to get them. And companies are not going to want to hire women anymore because of how expensive they are as well. Women have priced themselves out of the job market. They've priced themselves out of the reproductive and sexual relationship market. They've priced themselves out of society because the government doesn't want to take care of them anymore. Women have literally, after 50 years of behaving extremely badly, breaking, literally burning every bridge between them and men, between them and society, employers, everyone. Women have burned every bridge in the world, and now it's all going to hit them over the head at one time because they've burned every bridge. They will essentially they're going to learn something completely new. And, I've said this before, that women, they don't change, they adopt. Their nature will never change, just their strategy. And when shit hits the fan, their strategy will change. In other words, suddenly they will start to pretend, oh, those feminism days, those were horrible days, but I was never a feminist. Man, guys, I know so many women who are feminist, so many of them, and I will never let them live it down. And I know that they're going to start screaming stuff like, why are you saying stuff like this? You're so mean. Why do you hate me so much? Calling you a feminist is hating you? You know how negative the word is. You were a fucking feminist for years. You did this shit. You brought it onto yourself. And stop crying because no one fucking cares. That's another thing. I told you guys about the boy who cried wolf. Women have been crying wolf for generations now. And you know what? Now there is a big bad wolf, and no one's gonna save them from it when they start screaming and shouting for help. Guys, I make 3 of these videos a day, plus bonus videos, so please consider going over to my YouTube homepage or looking for the link in the description of this video to go to my Patreon. Please visit my Patreon, become a Patreon off my work so I can continue to make quality content. You can make a donation to me via Patreon and contribute on a regular basis, so please definitely check that out. and that'll ensure I can continue to put out quality content for you guys. So definitely do that for me. And also, don't forget to enable notifications. Click on the little notification button that's right next to the subscribe button below any of my videos. You'll see a pop-up that says send me all notifications for this channel. Make sure the box is checked. Hit save. If you've already done it, you don't have to do it again. This will ensure that you will never miss another Angry MGTOW video ever again whenever I put out a video or whenever I'm live streaming. And I just want to know what you guys think in the comments section, if you agree that that homelessness is the future for millennial women. They have basically made their beds and they're going to have to lay in them now, as they can't find jobs, they can't find men, and the government won't take care of them anymore as government entitlements completely dry up. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MGTOW or death. And say it with me. Say it with me. And cheese.